There's a whisper down the line at 11:39 when the night mail's ready to depart, saying, "Skimble, where is Skimble? Has he gone to hunt the thimble? We must find him or the train can't start." All the guards and all the porters and the station master's daughters, they are hunting high and low, saying, "Skimble, where is Skimble? For unless he's very nimble, then the night mail just can't go." At 11:42, when the signal's nearly due and the passengers are frantic to a man, then Skimble will appear and he'll saunter to the rear. He's been busy in the luggage van. He gives one flash of his glass-green eyes and the signal goes, "All clear," and we're off at last to the northern part of the northern hemisphere. You may say that by and large it is Skimble who's in charge of the sleeping car express. From the driver and the guards to the bagmen playing cards, he will supervise them all, more or less. Down the corridor he paces and he watches all the faces of the travellers in the first and in the third. He establishes control by a regular patrol and he'd know at once if anything occurred. He will watch you without winking, and he knows what you are thinking, and it is certain he doesn't approve of hilarity and riot, so the folk are very quiet when Skimble is about and on the move. You can play no pranks with Skimbleshanks. He's a cat that cannot be ignored, and so nothing goes wrong on the Northern Mail when Skimbleshanks is aboard. Oh, it's very pleasant when you find your little den with your name written up on the door. And the berth is very neat with a newly folded sheet and there's not a speck of dust upon the floor. There's every kind of light, you can make it dark or bright. There's a handle you can turn to make a breeze. There's a funny little basin you're supposed to wash your face in and a crank to shut the window if you sneeze. And the guard looks in politely, and he asks you very brightly, "Do you like your morning tea weak or strong?" But Skimble was behind him and was ready to remind him, for Skimble won't let anything go wrong. And as you creep into your cosy berth and pull up the counterpane, you ought to reflect that it's very nice that you won't be bothered by mice. You can leave all that to the railway cat, the cat of the railway train. In the watches of the night he is always fresh and bright. Every now and then he has a cup of tea, with perhaps a drop of scotch while he's keeping on the watch, stopping only here and there to catch a flea. You were fast asleep at Crewe, and so you never knew that he was walking up and down the station. You were sleeping all the while he was busy in Carlisle, where he greets the station master with elation. But you saw him in Dumfries, where he speaks to the police if there's anything they need to know about. And when you get to Gallowgate, there you do not have to wait, for Skimble will help you to get out. He gives one wave of his long brown tail, which says, "I'll see you again. You'll meet without fail on the midnight mail, the cat of the railway train." I don't think I made any mistakes, which is unusual.